Hey you guys. Um I wanted to come with a quick dream, or actually it was a vision I had this morning. I had took my son to work this morning and laid back down once I got back home. And when I lay back down, I remember seeing and the setting was nighttime. And as I was being shown, I want to stress the fact that I was being moved in the spirit. The best way I can explain that is it wasn't me moving, I was being moved along, um, as if wherever I was to go, I was being moved in that direction. So that's what I mean when I say I was being moved in the spirit. But again, it was a night setting. And I remember I was shown a ship. Um, I can't remember if I saw one or two, but I do remember seeing a ship in the sea. And as I kept being moved in the spirit, it directed me to look up into the night sky, and I saw all these different types of aircraft. And then I saw a missile shoot across the sky. And then I saw all of these stars. I mean, there were so many stars, and they all started falling down. And as I was continuing to be moved in the spirit, I then saw these military tanks with these cannons, and there was a lot of them. They were all black, and they were all lined up in formation. And they all began to turn at the exact same time, like it was on command. They all began to turn. And when they turned, I remember I said out loud, "Oh my gosh," because I knew that something was about to take place. And I then saw these military men. They had on all black uniforms. And then I saw this military vehicle being driven by this man that was inside of it, and they were shooting off bullets. It was shooting off bullets. And I knew at this point I was on American soil because the people that it showed in this scene looked like American people. Like, that was just clear to me. And I could see bullets hitting some of these people, and a lot of them, a lot of the people, they were scattering, they were running, trying to dodge these bullets that were flying. And I could remember seeing the looks on these people's faces, like they could not believe that this was happening. And right before I woke up, I heard in my spirit, the United States will, um, I'm trying to remember the exact words I heard. It was something along the lines of, the United States will turn on its citizens. That's what I heard. And so I believe that what the Lord showed me was we are more closer to war breaking out more than we realize. He showed me a ship in the sea. I saw aircrafts in the sky. And then I saw military on the ground. And I was talking to someone about this, a sister in Christ, and she made a very good point. She said it's almost as if we're going to be attacked on every ground. Like, we're going to be attacked in the sea, we're going to be attacked in the sky, in the air, and we're going to be attacked on land. And it's pretty much what was shown in that pattern. It showed the ships on the sea, the ship on the sea. It showed the aircrafts in the heavens. I saw the missile, and then the military tanks with the cannons on ground. And I believe too that the reason why I was showed, because when I saw the ship in the sea and when I saw the aircrafts in the sky, in the air, it was, the setting was dark. But when I saw the tankers, the military tankers with the cannons, that was in the daytime. And I believe the reason why the ship and the aircrafts were being depicted at night is because maybe it was representing a form of a sneak attack. Because you can't really see what's taking place in the ocean if there's no light. The ship had no lights. I noticed the aircrafts had no lights either. So it would be kind of hard to tell unless you have, I know they have radars where they can pick up on certain movement. But from a spiritual perspective, I'm just wondering if the reason why it showed those two things in the nighttime and the other part in the day, maybe it represent a form of a sneak attack. I don't know, but I'm just giving you what I saw. But overall, I believe that, again, the Lord is warning us that we are entering into dangerous times. We see a lot of things breaking out in the news. We even saw how Congress submitted a bill to the House where they want to allow ex-former presidents to be able to remove Trump because they feel that he is incompetent and that he is a danger to this country. So they're trying to still find ways to get him out of office. But the question that we need to ask is, if they remove Trump, who are they going to put in place? I feel that everything that we're seeing take shape, it's leading up to what the Lord basically told us was going to happen. We're just seeing it being played out, but we know that there is going to be a war. We know that the rapture is going to take place. We know the tribulation, the great tribulation, is going to happen as well shortly after that. We see all these different events that are leading up to what the Lord prophesied. And so the Bible told us that we are not to fear when we begin to see wars and hear of rumors of wars. We are not to be troubled because these things must come. We know these things must come, but at the same time, we just want to make sure that we're not walking in fear, but we do need to be vigilant. We do need to stay watching, and we do need to make sure that every day we are having a heart of, that is basically saying that we are making sure that we're right. We're making sure that we're ready, because we don't know what all we're going to see before the rapture takes place. There is so much tension between North Korea, between the United States, between Russia, between Iran, between China. We see so much going on, and even with Israel, it's so much that we're seeing playing out. But I do believe that this was a warning. I do believe that the Lord is letting us know that we're closer than we think. And so this is not a message of fear, but this is a message to say to you all that we must keep warning. We must keep, seeking the Lord with all of our heart, with all of our soul, with all of our strength, and making sure that we are ready, because we don't know when the Lord's coming. So I just wanted to let you all know that I had this experience. If I receive anything else, I'll let you know. Shalom.